Hey, it's Marco here in Zagreb. It's 2024. In past years, I've been making videos on real estate in Zagreb, specific to brand new construction, condos, flats, apartments, whatever you want to call it, in your version of English. And about 15 months ago, I made a video predicting that I thought there was a market crash coming in Zagreb between 10 and 40% in the next 6 to 24 months. Well, it's been 15 months and prices have gone absolutely nowhere, maybe up, down 1 or 2%, but essentially flat. In my defense, I think part of the reason I made a bad prediction is I anticipated interest rates in Croatia on residential mortgages going up to the same extent they went up in the majority of Western countries. Right now, interest rates on residential mortgages in Croatia are the lowest in the entire European Union, certainly a lot lower than Canada, US, etc. Residential mortgage right now in Croatia is as low as 3.7%. In Canada, we're approaching 6%. And I think if interest rates in Croatia had gone up as much as other countries, upwards of 6%, despite a lot of buyers in Croatia using cash to purchase real estate, I still think that would have had an impact on the market, and maybe we would have seen prices drop 10, 20%, maybe not 40 like I had predicted in the upper range of my drop. With that all in mind, we are entering a new phase of the market. Prices haven't dropped, but the number of sales in terms of new construction has dramatically dropped off. So I follow a lot of projects here in Zagreb and their sales pace and how many condos they have available. And I'll give you a couple of examples of projects where the sales are so slow that these projects are going to be completing this year with unsold finished condo inventory, which we haven't seen in Zagreb in many, many years. Everything's been selling out during construction. So first of all, we have Pioneer. They have a project called Savica, 2 buildings, F1, F2. F1, they have 25 unsold condos, and the project is going to be finished in about 3 months with all the buyers that have already bought into that building moving in. F2, we have 45 unsold condos. That project or that building is going to be finished in approximately 9 months. So let's say, given the current absorption rate of condos in Zagreb in the market, that in the next 3 months, Pioneer sells 5 condos in F1, that still means they're going to have 20 unsold condos in that building finished on completion. Let's say in F2 in the next 9 months they sell 15 condos. That means they're still going to have 30 unfinished condos in that building. So altogether they could have upwards of 50 unsold condos between the 2 buildings. Another example, a company called Mesic, they're doing a big project called Prilaz Baruna Filipovića. Barun means like Baron. That's the name of the street. So in phase 1, they have over 80 unsold condos. Phase 2, which is going to have more than 200 condos available, that's well under construction, that they haven't even started selling yet. I mean, who knows by the time everything's finished in 2025, how many total condos are going to be unsold in this project. But the odds are, at the current absorption rate, that there's going to be a lot of unfinished inventory available for sale in this project as well, as many other projects that are finishing in 2024 have unsold inventory. So when are developers, investors going to start dropping prices on this brand new product? Well, they're not going to start dropping prices until everyone moves in all the phases, because if they've sold condos for 4,000 euros per square meter to, let's say, 50 buyers, and let's say there's 50 unsold condos, they're not going to drop those prices to, let's say, 3,800, 3,600 euros before all the buyers that have bought pay and move in. Once everyone's moved in, then they're going to consider dropping those prices if these finished condos are just sitting there not being absorbed by the market. So I anticipate, if things remain as is with very slow sales, that we could see some downward price pressure on brand new product kind of end of 2024, beginning to the middle of 2025. if more and more investors and developers are left with finished projects with a bunch of unsold condos just sitting there, because no one wants to sit on dead capital. That just does not make any business sense whatsoever. At the same time, the market could turn around and these units could get absorbed. But I don't know, interest rates aren't really probably going to be coming down in Croatia. They're probably not going up either. The economy in Europe, not so hot in certain places. I don't really see a stimulus for the market taking off again and clearing out this upcoming glut of inventory. I shouldn't even call it a glut, but something new we haven't seen in years, more inventory of finished unsold product. That's it for now. Marco from Zagreb.